Hey fellow garage golfers, rolling here with Garage Golf, where we provide extraordinary golf info for the extraordinary golfer. Looking forward to doing this interview today. We're going to be meeting with Rapsodo. We're going to be talking to them about their MLM, or their mobile launch monitor, including some of the new features that they have coming out. We're going to be talking to Jake Newman from Rapsodo about their net feature, about future Android support, which is definitely something that I know a lot of people have been asking about. And we're going to talk to them about a really new feature that they have that's just coming out here at the show called Coach Connect. So I'm looking forward to doing this interview with Jake. Let's go ahead and go to the interview, and let's ask them some of our questions and see what they tell us about their mobile launch monitor. All right, guys, so I'm here with Jake Newman from Rapsodo Golf, and we're going to go over a few questions today on the Rapsodo, MLM, and some of the other products. How are you doing today, Jake?
I'm good, Roland. Thanks for having me. Good to see you.
No problem. Yeah, it's good to be able to at least get together in some shape or form, even though we can't meet in person this year, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk a little bit more about your MLM. And as you know, I'm an MLM user, as you see here. So I've been using it, and wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit more about that, a little bit more in detail. Part of what I wanted to talk to you about is I actually finally upgraded my iPad, so now it works with your MLM net software, and I finally got to test that out the other day. I'm going to be doing a video on that on the channel here soon, but I was blown away by the accuracy of it and the quality of it. So I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit more about that, because I know that's relatively new for you guys, and just kind of give me a little bit more details on what you guys see with your net feature versus what we would see outdoors.
Yeah, 100%. So we have been working extremely hard on this net functionality and finally providing MLM users the ability to use it into a net, into a studio, and honestly 24/7, wherever they want, anytime they want. But our plan was to introduce net at some point, but this whole quarantine COVID situation really elevated this task for us, which led to us launching this net function in August. And we kind of did a softer launch with net, mostly with the newer Apple iOS devices, so the iPhone 11 and the newer iPad models. But now we've expanded that to a bunch of Apple devices, pretty much from iPhone 8 and up, as well as a lot of the iPads, particular iPad Pros.
Yeah, so I had an
well.
iPad Air 2, and it didn't function with that one. So that's probably a little too dated, right?
Yeah, it just has to do with the newer front-facing camera with the 1080p as well, so in the 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're really looking forward to really just keeping the momentum with this net function. It seems like everybody nowadays has a net in the back of their backyard or somewhere in their basement or something like that. So
right, and for the price point, it's hard to beat the price point of the Rapsodo, MLM, because it's 1/4 the cost of something like a SkyTrak or a Mevo Plus. And a lot of people who don't necessarily care about golf simulation, I think that's where the MLM comes in regards to you just getting able to go hit shots, see your ball flight, see what you're doing, and also getting numbers that you can keep track of and go online and see all those features as well. So it's a really good product in my opinion, as far as someone looking for just practice. What they're looking to do is kind of working on their shot a bit as well.
Yeah, for sure. Being able to use it at your house or into a net, we give you those instant stats, so your distance, ball speed, club head speed, all that. So especially during these winter months where many people, I'm in St. Louis, there's snow on the ground.
Right.
So I don't want to lose my knowledge of knowing how far I'm hitting my clubs, and being able to do it at my house or in the garage allows me to keep on track of my progress with my golf game. And then also the ability to see my swing and how my swing progresses using the Rapsodo Mobile Launch Monitor is another key feature as well. So,
and I'd be in trouble with my viewers if I didn't ask, but do you guys have any plans in the future for Android capability as well?
Yes, we do. We are currently testing it right now. So we're I don't have a time on when we plan to launch that, but hopefully very, very soon. So, but yes.
Good. And I saw that the MLM actually won Launch Monitor of the Year. Is that correct?
Yes, we are very grateful. My Golf Spy voted us as the #1 personal launch monitor, and also the most accurate personal launch monitor for this year. So,
wow. Yeah, I've been really impressed with it. The whole fact that you have that whole net feature now, and it works into like my simulator screen as well. It works perfect on that kind of setup also. So, I mean, I've been testing it the past few days, and I'm looking forward to kind of bringing out a video. You don't necessarily get the shot tracker like you get outdoors, but it still does show you your ball flight and if you're hitting a fade or a draw, which is nice. And it gives you all the numbers and it reads it back to you. I have had just a little bit of trouble, and I thought I'd pick your brain on it. Is it still a feature where you show the club to the device and it should automatically change your club, or is that something that's still functioning on the MLM?
Yes, it is. Okay. It does not work for indoor net.
Okay, it doesn't. Okay. So that's why I was having the issues then.
Yeah.
All right. So outdoors it should work fine. Just indoors it doesn't do that.
Correct.
Okay. Yep. Understand. Got it. All right. And then so as far as like, I know that you guys also provide the numbers for things like a SkyTrak, right? Which is a more of a golf simulator product. What do you feel sets aside your MLM versus like what somebody looking for a SkyTrak? Is it purely just for practice and everyday use? Or how would you kind of guide someone who's new to the golf simulator industry, maybe looking for something to start with? What would you kind of advise them on that kind of feature with your MLM as far as what it does?
Yeah, for sure. So yes, we do provide the tech that goes inside of a SkyTrak. Rapsodo does not do the sales and marketing for them, but we do provide the tech. The biggest difference between the SkyTrak and our mobile launch monitor is with the SkyTrak, you do have the ability to, obviously you have to pay for the upgrade for this, but you have the ability to play courses, kind of that simulator computer kind of integration,
right?
Compared to our mobile launch monitor, which gives you all the same data for the most part, as well as providing a swing video for each of those shots. And like we talked about, when you're outside on the range or out at the course, we provide that shot tracer as well. So
yeah, and speaking of outdoor use, that's where yours really comes into play, because I've taken SkyTrak outdoors and it's really hard in direct sunlight. Whereas yours, I mean, it really doesn't matter. You can put it anywhere and it'll read that shot, and it's really, really accurate as far as picking those up. I don't think I've had one misread with it since I used it where it didn't pick up one of my shots. You know, as long as you line it up where it should be going, it works perfect every time.
Yeah, like you said, the biggest thing is setup. We do see some people who don't have it set up right, in which some shots may not picked up, but if you have it set up in that perfect 6 to 8 feet behind the ball, down your target line, and we can see the ball, you'll be good to go every shot. So
yeah, and on the net mode, it actually shows you a little square, and I did it wrong the first time I was doing it because it had an alignment line, but I saw that when I looked at my iPad and a little closer, it had a little square where your ball's supposed to go, and then where your body's supposed to go, and the alignment line's kind of somewhere in between those two. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So there's a box to put the ball in,
yeah.
And then a box to put your body in, so that way we make sure we see your swing in that video as well. Because I mean, that video isn't as valuable if you can't see your swing in it. So
right, I understand. All right, and so let's talk a little bit more. One of the things I haven't taken advantage of that I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about was the coach feature on it, the Coach Connect. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah. Yep, we're launching that this week.
Okay, and so what would we expect from something like someone who's looking to work on their golf game, or just kind of try to figure out how to improve on their golf game? Well, how does that feature come in, and what exactly would you offer to somebody like that?
Yeah, for sure. So it's called Coach Connect, and all MLM users or just players in general will now have access to some of the top Golf Digest rated coaches in the world. For example, Mike Malaska, Mark Blackburn, who's just named the 2020 Coach of the Year. They have access to send them swings and communicate back and forth between player and coach through the MLM app. So MLM users have the ability to send MLM data and MLM swings to some of these top coaches and purchase lessons from them all through the app. Okay. If I'm not an MLM user, you may also have the ability to send them non-MLM swings, and also have that coach being able to mark up, do audio voiceover, draw a line, send drills back and forth, and text and message back and forth. But we're the first coaching platform to kind of integrate this launch monitor data for coaches to evaluate and bring together part of that lesson package.
So you can still use that feature even if you don't have an MLM, but is there a difference in the price of the feature if you have one versus if you don't, or are they the same?
No, they're the same. Just the coach will not get that MLM data associated with that swing if they don't have one. And so yeah.
What is the cost of that feature? Is it a monthly cost or?
So it's not a monthly cost for the players, but it has to be you have to have a premium subscription on the MLM app, which is $99 a year.
Okay.
But that's just one of the features to the premium subscription. But with that, that'll gain them access to be able to then purchase lessons from some of these top-rated Golf Digest instructors as well.
So I think I had seen an email about having access to that maybe temporarily for a month or something, a free upgrade. Is that something you guys are doing right now?
Yes. Okay. Right now, everybody who has the MLM app will be able to access Coach Connect coaches and being able to send them videos and communicate with them until March 1st as well. So
very cool. And if they didn't get that email, is there a way where they can access that? Or is that on your website or somewhere else, so where they'd be able to go for that?
Yeah, they go to Rapsodo.com and find out all the information about Coach Connect and how it integrates with the MLM app as well. So yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Awesome, man. Well, I'm looking forward to testing out that net feature and doing some more videos on that. Any other exciting things coming up with you guys that we need to know about, or we're looking at just kind of improving the product for now and seeing what we can do moving forward?
Yeah, no, like I said, this week for the PGA show, we're excited to launch this Coach Connect kind of coach in your pocket feature. And it's actually in partnership with Golf Digest as well. So they'll be filtering in some of their top coaches into the app as well, just providing players the ability to access them just in their pocket. So really looking forward to kind of getting this going. And then like what we talked about, getting really close to launching Android here as well.
Yes.
So
I've been getting a lot of feedback on people wanting that. So that's definitely something that's wanted out there. And I finally caved and got an iPad Pro, but I needed it for work anyway. So, I definitely understand the frustration there. But I told him pretty much everything comes with due time, and it takes a while to integrate these things sometimes. So,
yeah, 100%. I mean, I wish it was out yesterday too, but we don't want to provide users a product that's not as accurate or doesn't work as good. We want to perfect it before we go live here. So.
And if you'll share with everyone the price of the Rapsodo MLM again?
Yeah, it's $499.99. Okay. And you can purchase that on Rapsodo.com. So.
Perfect. Well, thanks again, man. I really appreciate you guys meeting with us, and we look forward to doing some videos with you guys here in the future to show off some of those products in a little bit more detail.
Sounds good, bro. I'm really looking forward to those videos as well.
No worries. Thanks again. All right, so outstanding stuff from Jake there at Rapsodo. I'm really looking forward to testing out a lot of their features coming up. Hopefully future Android support, which we know is very, very important to a lot of our users that have commented on our videos on the mobile launch monitor. The Coach Connect feature, I'd love to kind of jump into that a little bit as well. Hopefully I can show you guys an experience with Coach Connect with my swing, because obviously my swing, if you watch the channel, my swing needs a lot of work as well. So hopefully I can get a video to them and have them do an analysis on my swing and what you could expect if you were to have your swing reviewed as well. And there's different coach options and different things that you can go through. They have several coaches on there that can evaluate your swing and give you feedback, as well as training tips and techniques that you can do to work on your swing. So it was a great interview with Jake. I look forward to partnering with them moving forward on some videos. I'll be coming out with a video a little bit more on the net features now that I have a new iPad that I can show you some of those features as well. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they have coming out here down the road. It's an incredible product at a sub $500 price point. And hopefully we can work with them on maybe even getting a discount possibly for some of our viewers. We'll have to see what we can coordinate there with Rapsodo. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. If you guys have any questions anytime, reach out to me, Roland at mygaragegolf.com as always. And until the next time we see you, keep on golfing. Thanks again.